When you think Clorox, you think bleach, but the company's been investing in its GreenWorks cleaning line for several years. And while these eco-friendly products are becoming more and more popular, it doesn't take a whole lot to slap a natural label on a bottle of detergent. So we're here at Clorox's labs to find out what it really means to be green. So what exactly is a natural cleaning product?
So when we talk about natural products, we're looking for 95% of the ingredients in there to come from a natural and sustainable source, which are things like coconuts that we have here, lemons like this, also some minerals that we know are sustainable. But just that isn't enough. Once we get these ingredients from these sustainable products, they need to be biodegradable also.
Clorox is hoping environmental science mixed with marketing magic will boost its sales. While green cleaners began in health food stores, they're now almost mainstream. But just because your dish soap is made with lemons and coconuts doesn't make it 100% natural. In fact, the closest thing to regulation in this business is a new green certification program funded by Clorox and its competitors. And while the new standards may be a step in the right direction, they still allow for controversial ingredients like synthetic dyes and fragrances.
So why put any dyes and fragrances in your product?
The biggest reason I would say is because the consumer wants them and expects them, and it's part of the current behavior. So we have tested ones with and without dye, with and without fragrance, and really, in a lot of cases, the consumer in their behavior, is looking for an indicator of the product working, or an indicator of, when they spray it somewhere, if it's on a white tile, they want to be able to see where they're spraying. So there's some functionality to dyes. But mainly I'd say it's because, us as consumers, we want to know that the product is working.
Green seems to be working for Clorox. It's managed to wrangle roughly 50% of the market. But big players like SC Johnson have caught the green bug too. And while competitors like Method and Seventh Generation are smaller, their guidelines are more eco-friendly. Still, for Clorox, a $5.5 billion company, GreenWorks makes business sense.
When you look at natural, it's still a niche, but it's a niche that is growing at an accelerated rate versus kind of the traditional cleaners when you compare what's in the marketplace today and what those growth rates are over the next 3 years. We're talking about natural growing anywhere between 10 to 15%. You're looking at your traditional segments growing anywhere between 1 and 2%, just based on forecasts.
Of course, there are other benefits to going green. In 2008, Clorox partnered with the Sierra Club, which lent its logo to GreenWorks. In exchange, the Sierra Club gets a percentage of overall sales, so far just over $1 million. Scoring a seal of approval from an environmental group is a win for Clorox, but a logo doesn't necessarily make a company green. The EPA fined Clorox for violating pesticide laws in 2007, and questions swirl about the environmental impact of bleach, the company's flagship product. So will we ever see a green bleach?
We're working on groundbreaking ways of making it, cleaner bleach, making it, in more environmentally friendly ways and things like that. And that's sort of what I see as the vision for, the rest of our portfolio too.